Assalamu alaikum and good morning. How are you all? Today is 9 June 2021 and the day is Wednesday. This is your Islamiat period. Today we are going to revise Unit 6A Miracles of Prophet. An unusual and amazing event that prophets of Allah do is called a miracle or mu'jiza. That something is unusual or amazing and prophets of Allah do is called mu'jiza. Prophets alayhi salam perform miracles with the help and permission of Allah. So prophets perform miracles with the help and permission of Allah. Without Allah permission, they can't do. Prophets ﷺ are given miracles to prove the truth of their prophethood. Why they show the miracles, or why they given miracles? They given miracles to prove the truth of their prophethood, that they are the true prophets of Allah. Okay, or their prophethood. Different prophets were granted different miracles by Allah Almighty. Who granted miracles? Allah Almighty granted them miracles, and every prophet have different miracle. For example, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was not burned when he put into the huge fire. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was a prophet of Allah, and he was not burned when he put into a huge fire. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam threw his staff in front of some magician and it turned into a big snake. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam threw his staff. Staff mean chadi. Okay, he has staff in his hand and he threw it in front of some magician and it turned into a big snake. Hazrat Isa alayhi salam made a clay object in the shape of a bird. What he do? What he did? Hazrat Isa alayhi salam made clay objects, and in the shape of bird, and breathed into it, and the bird came to life by Allah's will. So if the Allah's will. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam made clay objects in the shape of bird, and life bird come live by Allah's will. Our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was granted many miracles by Allah. The greatest miracle of our Prophet is the Holy Quran. What was the greatest miracle of our Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the Holy Quran. One day, some disbelievers of Makkah. Disbelievers means those who didn't believe that Allah is one. No? So, disbelievers of Makkah said to beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you are the Prophet of Allah, split the moon into two. They thought the Prophet alayhi salam would not be able to do so. After a little while, the Prophet alayhi salam raised his finger and pointed towards the moon. They were amazed to see that the moon was split into two. So what they asked him? They asked him to split the moon into two, and they thought that he can't able to do it. So Allah. So after a while, the Prophet alayhi salam raised his finger and pointed towards the moon, and they were amazed to see the moon was split into two. So this miracle happened with the Allah's will. Okay, the hour has come near and the moon has split into two. Our beloved Prophet ﷺ could see behind him just as he could see in front of him. Okay, why did the this thing and say? Why did the disbelievers ask the Prophet ﷺ to split the moon into two? Okay, so in this chapter, they tell us the miracles of prophets. Different prophets have different miracles, and miracles was happened with Allah's permission. Okay, so Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was not burned when he put in a huge fire. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam threw his staff in front of the magician, and it turned into a big snake. Hazrat Isa alayhi salam make clay object in a shape of bird, and the bird come live by Allah's will. Our beloved Prophet ﷺ was granted many miracles by Allah, and greatest miracle of our Prophet is the Holy Quran, and the other one is disbelievers of Makkah asked him to split the moon into two, and he raised his finger and pointed up towards the moon, and they were amazed to see that the moon was split into two. Split means divided into two. Okay, so our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam could see behind just as he could see in front of him. So for today till here, see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.